Oh, hello. How are you today? Let me ask you a question. How have you been sleeping over the past 3 months? Is this you tossing and turning and you can't really fall asleep? And when you do fall asleep, you can't stay asleep? Oh my goodness. I hear about this all the time from my clients. I'm Christine. I'm a yoga and wellness coach. And sleep is one of the most important things for your health and wellness. And if you don't get enough sleep, and most of us don't, you feel groggy, you are feeling more stressed, your immune system is compromised, your digestive system doesn't work as well, so you end up gaining weight, and you're just going day through the day really groggy. So science is very clear about this. We need 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. So you might be asking, well, Christine, that sounds great, but how do you actually do that? So let me share with you my 5 tips to help you sleep better. Number one is you really need to prioritize sleep. So if you're not currently getting the recommended 7 to 8 hours of nightly sleep, try getting just 1 extra hour. Research shows that just getting that 1 extra hours of sleep every night has huge benefits. And so, in order to do so, and in order to sleep well, you need to put your body on a sleep schedule. And you need to protect that schedule as if your life depended on it, because frankly, it does. So, I really want you to prioritize sleep. So, start out by thinking, when do you need to get up in the morning? If you need to get up at 6 o'clock and your goal is to get 8 hours of sleep, that means you should be in bed and turning off the lights by 10 p.m. most every night. So really prioritizing that. So instead of watching an extra episode of Netflix, say, no, sleep is more important. I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock. And if you're thinking that you can stay up late during the week and then you're going to sleep for 12 hours on weekends, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Your body really thrives on a consistent sleep pattern. So that means every single night going to bed at the same time and waking up the same time the next morning. Of course, occasionally there are going to be exceptions. You're going to have a big event to go to or anything really fun and exciting. You will make exceptions, but don't make it exceptions for everyday occurrences like watching more TV or staying up to chat with somebody or anything that really could hinder your sleep. Sleep is very, very important. So I really want you to make a priority. Number two is, what are you eating and drinking throughout your day that can significantly impact how you sleep at night? Let's talk about alcohol. I mean, we all like a nice glass of wine. And if you have alcohol at night, it might actually help you fall asleep faster because you're kind of groggy. But unfortunately, it reduces the quality of your sleep. So you really should avoid it, especially right before bedtime. Caffeine, it depends on your body, but most people, if they have caffeine in their bodies, they tend not to sleep as well. So I highly encourage you, no caffeine after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then finally, it's really beneficial for your sleep if you eat your dinner early. This way, when it's bedtime, your body doesn't need to focus on digesting its food, but it can really focus on rejuvenating your body during a restful sleep. So try to not eat about 3 hours before bedtime. Tip number 3, relax your body and mind before you go to bed. Sleep isn't just like a light switch that you can turn on and off. It takes your brain some time to slow down and be able to ready to sleep. So I encourage you to develop a wind down routine that will send your body the signal that it's sleepy time. So your wind down routine could include taking a warm shower, reading a book, doing some simple stretches, writing in a journal, closing your eyes for 5 minutes and focusing on breathing, or anything that takes your mind off the stresses of the day before you lie down. For me, my own wind down routine at bedtime tends to be reading for an hour or so before I go to bed, and then putting on a face mask and turning off the lights. As soon as I put on that face mask, my body knows it's time to fall asleep, and I fall asleep very, very quickly. The next tip, electronic devices. You have heard about the blue light that is being emitted from all of the electronic devices, whether it's your phone, your laptop, your TV, and it really interferes with your ability to sleep. So I encourage you, at least the last 30 minutes before you go to bed, turn off all your electronic devices. And while we're talking about electronic devices, don't bring it into your bedroom. It's amazing the statistic that show how many people will check their phone when they wake up in the middle of the night. And do you know how disruptive that is for your sleeping pattern? So keep your mobile phone out of your bedroom. If you need an alarm, purchase a simple manual alarm clock so you don't need to have your phone right next to you. And finally, prepare your bedroom so it is conducive to a good night's sleep. So we already talked about keeping your mobile phones out of your bedroom, but I also encourage you to take all other electronic devices out of your bedroom. Do you have a TV in there? You shouldn't be watching TV in your bedroom in the first place, and it really incentivizes you to watch TV right before you fall asleep, which then hinders your sleep. Really, your bedroom should be purely just for sleeping and for the occasional sex. So that's what the bedroom is for. Secondly, you need to have a really cool environment to be able to sleep well. The optimal temperature is 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. That might seem really chilly, but have a nice blanket, which you can then use to regulate your body, but keep your bedroom nice and cool. And finally, we need darkness to produce melatonin. So whether that is having darkening shades on your windows or sleeping with an eye mask, anything you can do to keep the room or the environment for you super, super dark. So with those tips, I'm hoping that you will sleep better tonight and every night, and that you wake up well rested every morning going forward. So I hope you enjoyed those tips. Let me know how they work out for you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.